Stick RPG, a flash game created by Action Studios in 2003, played by most born before 2010. In a world with hyper-realism and particular physics, I decided to play this game Lost to Time to see if it would hold up in 2026. I started our new life the only way that felt right, unlimited days, and naming our character Big Hoss after my guinea pig. High intelligence, because we need that to get a corporate hellscape job later on. When I entered the world, I immediately spoke to this fine lad, in which he asked me to get him cigarettes. Hey man, do you have any smokes? I'm old enough to smoke, it's just I forgot my ID at home, please? He seemed legit, so I bought him a pack, and he gave me a free skateboard. We could now move at lightning speed. I also met a guy selling, let's just call it Colombian confidence powder. Hey man, come over here a minute. You want to see some dope fly stuff? I'm telling you man, you can make fat stacks off this bona fide purified 100% Colombian product. How much can I put yous down for? I would purchase this fine Colombian product much later on. I checked out the interesting stuff in the pawn shop and saw what would happen if I got hit by a car. It's about what you'd expect. I tried gambling. Big money, big dreams. And immediately got scammed. A couple of times. I tried roulette. Escalators, scammed. What if I tried the trusted Red 40? No. So I tried getting Big Hoss a corporate job. I know, sorry to jump scare everybody. And we got rejected for being too dumb. So instead, I achieved my true calling, Mixtics employee. And that concluded day one. The next day after working at Mixtics, I tried to learn how to play blackjack, which meant searching up how much a queen was, and I got some queen mattress offers. So I decided to search up how much a blackjack was. I searched up how much a queen in blackjack is worth. Come to find out, king, queen, and the jester guy are all worth 10 whole points. I was now a blackjack expert. I decided to head back home and read my messages. Okay, hi, it's Richard from Mixtics calling. Yeah, okay, I'm calling because you got the job right, so you just have to come in and start whenever. Okay, bye-bye. This guy literally sounds like Mr. Mackey. Hi there, I'm calling on behalf of Cash for Skid Marks Inc. We'd like to talk to you about the markings you've received on your body due to a recent encounter with a vehicle. Talk to you soon. Over the next few days, Big Hoss lived the American dream. Minimum wage, questionable decisions, and banging his head on a desk. We finally managed to become smart enough to become a janitor! $8 an hour. We were making big money now. After a full day of work and giving a teenager some more cigarettes, I decided to check out the bar. I chugged down a beer and got myself into a fight to the death. No police, no consequences, just straight up murder. Did we get arrested? No. Instead, we drank another beer and continued strength training in order to delete more people. It was now day 6. I tried to steal this car, but I still wasn't smart enough. I also tried to get a promotion, and I wasn't smart enough either. So I saved some money and went to classes. What type of classes, you may be wondering? Smart classes. Classes that make you smarter. And just like that, after an unhealthy amount of grinding and cramping my hand, we were now a mailroom clerk, then a salesperson, then an executive, and then vice president, making 50 entire US dollars an hour. I realized my answering machine had messages, so I read said messages. Hey, it's Bob, your boss. I'm in the office really drunk, blah. You're the new janitor, right? Better bring them up. So, hey, it's Gary from the mailroom. Just want to let you know that a few of us went out for drinks to celebrate your promotion. Sorry you couldn't be there. This is Frank, your sales manager. Just thought I'd let you know that if you don't make the monthly sales quota, no one will ever find your body. See you at work. Working in sales, that's pretty accurate. I never worked in sales. What am I talking about? Day 29, my intelligence was past 250. We were now CEO, making $100 an hour. Hey, it's Stuart. Now that you're the CEO, I'm not your assistant anymore. You want to go out sometime, call me. Ooh, romance. Romance was in the air, and we now had 200 plus intelligence. Somehow it still wasn't enough to hotwire that car. How smart do you have to be to hotwire this car? I would find out later on. I grinded and threw fireballs, increased my body count, and fought so hard that I ended up bugging the game. My strength increased so much I was able to shoot lasers. This was no longer Stick RPG, this was now Dragon Ball Z. Finally, on day 44, our intelligence was 400. We were finally able to hotwire the car. We were now the coolest kid in school. I immediately attempted to run some people over, but was unsuccessful, and I also fell off a cliff and got into a car accident to see what would happen. At the end of the day, all I wanted to do was get into bar fights. So that's exactly what I did. And I lasered this poor lad down. We were now loaded. I bought everything at the pawn shop just cuz, and I also bought that Colombian special. But I realized quickly I wasn't able to inhale it. I would find out later on what I'd be able to do with this special powder. By now, life was simple. Work, gym, gambling, give cigarettes to a teenager for moral balance. I was making hundreds an hour, and somehow I still felt broke. So I tried robbing the bank. First attempt, arrested. The next day, I redeposited my money to the same bank I robbed and went straight to the bar to increase my charm. The second attempt, success. We made a whopping $383. I figured robbing the bank wasn't worth it, so I continued to grind the old corporate job. Fine, I did try it one more time and I got away with an entire $18. Day 49, I finally noticed this bus station. At first, I thought it was a way of exploring other towns, but I was very wrong. Come to find out. I didn't have enough time in the day to leave, and I also didn't read the top part that clearly states, buses leave first thing in the morning. After that, you're out of luck. I'd figure this out much later on. I decided to drink some more, deposit some money, and then I realized we hit our first milestone. We could finally afford a bigger apartment, but I didn't take it. It was either all or nothing for Big Hoss, this macho man of a pale blue guy. On day 120, I finally realized something. You're supposed to use the caffeine pills to wake up even earlier to go on the bus. I was so I didn't know what I was getting into, so I deposited all of our money except for $1,000 because I also didn't read the sell commodities part. But just like that, I was on my way to Brooklyn. You get off the bus and walk the streets of Brooklyn. You come across a dark alley and hear noises from behind. 3 large cats attack you from all sides, leaving you unconscious in your dumpster. A passing bum raids your wallet and your stash. You're weak as a kitten. Are you freaking kidding me? And just like that, the whole day was wasted. Why is a CEO selling special powder in Brooklyn? No idea. I wanted to retry again the next morning, so I withdrew $100 and headed back. You arrive in the city with nothing to sell. Unless you just enjoyed long, expensive bus rides, you should probably stock up before you go again. Seriously? I forgot the substance? So I bought some more of that special powder and went to LA this time. You've arrived in the city and have received the following offer, 1 gram for $375. Are you kidding me? That was way less than what we paid. So I tried Vegas. Finding no action in Vegas, you start getting frustrated, not paying attention, you slip on a used condom and hit your head on a park bench. Bleeding profusely, you only watch as squirrels make off with your wallet and stash. Toughen up. Okay, what the fuck? After realizing selling commodities just wasn't for this CEO, I went right back to the grind and gambled. I started to become really good at blackjack. It was almost addictive. Keyword being almost. By day 136, we'd had over $200,000, almost halfway there. My days just started to look like this. I did try robbing the bank again, cause why not? Hooray, $330. Finally, by day 150, we had reached the halfway point. I couldn't believe that we were almost there. Day 163, we reached $300,000. Day 190, we reached $401. On day 203, I decided to give this homeless man a few $100 hairs, and he started to say some crazy stuff. Why, thank you. What a charming gesture. Your kindness reminds me, mumble. Man I once knew, mumble. So I says to him, this is right before he tells me about my liver. I says to him, Jimmy, what is that thing in your hands? And finally, day 214, and all that good karma caught up because we reached $500,000. My posture was abysmal, my hand was hurting so bad, and suddenly, just like that, all the money was gone. Was it all worth it? I mean, check out this castle. I've bought furniture for the castle, Stickopedia books, a PC, a TV, a treadmill, satellite, and a minibar. I accidentally went back to our old apartment, and it was kinda sad. Seems you don't live here anymore. The PC just had some stonks on it, and the TV had some weird show that increases your intelligence. The treadmill increased your strength when you went to sleep. I mean, was he using the treadmill in his sleep? I have no idea, but whatever worked. Thanks to the satellite, I was able to watch a fitness and dating channel, which increases both your charm and fitness, without time passing. I had obtained everything a stick figure could buy, so I decided to go back to the casino, and I won. Whoopee. What to do with the money? I bought more cigs and gave it to the teen until, well, he died. Oops. We were now a killer. Oh wait, I forgot. We killed all those people at the bar. By day 227, my stats were job title CEO, charm 210, intelligence 418, strength 246, karma 61, net worth $1,485. I'd finally realized the deep meaning of this game. Money and possessions won't leave you feeling complete, so I decided to pass away. So long, everybody. It did take a hot minute, but just like that, we were pasted awaited. So to answer the question, would this game survive in 2026? No, absolutely not. It's just not stimulating enough for kids these days. I mean, they require constant cuts and flashing lights. Also, this game is just way too unrealistic, being that it implies that if you work hard at a corporate job, you'll be able to afford to live, which in this day and age is entirely inaccurate. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!